offensive line.
Recruiting was poor.
Okay, but he's right. So he's right, though.
Yeah, he's right.
The Stars, if you go by Stars, show it should be a respectable offensive line. This is where it will never happen. But I wish for like 20 minutes sometime we could get Bill Callahan, the former Nebraska coach, one of the best O-line coaches in the history of football, to just look at Nebraska's line, watch some film, see what they have, and say, hey, is it a development problem? Is it a personnel problem?
Well, Jake, really?
I do. Yeah.
No, hold on.
I would like to see
that.
No.
It's not either or. It's not either or. It's both. Come on. Is it developmental problem?
Which one is more?
Come on. I mean,
I'd say, Bill, do these guys have potential to be a good offensive line? What's the problem here?
Well, okay. Well, that'd be interesting.
I'm just saying, it won't happen.
Give me 20 minutes.
I was going to say that. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill.
Just let me look at the film. I'll get back to you. Hey, I'll be happy to do it. I'm a little busy. They did run the ball a little bit. I mean, Anthony Grant against Indiana ran 32 times for 136. That's when I think he lost his legs a little bit. Against Rutgers, remember, dead legs.
Yep.
And then Purdue, same. That John is right. There's times they have run the ball well. Early in the season, they got Grant going. Multiple 100-yard games, Anthony Grant. He said the key word, John, you said the key word, consistency. They have not run the ball well consistently. They don't do anything particularly well consistently. There are times like second half of Purdue, the protection was pretty good.
It was, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So it's a lot of it's a consistency issue.
If you go back to quickly on Anthony Grant there, if you remember when he was having that early success, we commented a lot how almost all of those yards were after initial contact.
Mm-hmm.
It was bound to cause some problems for him.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just keep running the ball well if you're getting hit immediately when you run. I mean, if you're breaking tackles right when you get the ball,
that wears on you.
It sure does. You're damn right it does. Yeah, you're damn right it does.
Calm down. Anything else?
He was talking about Mickey in terms of he doesn't see it right now in his of him being a legitimate contender for the head coaching job. He hasn't seen enough from his coaching. I would remind you, John, still, and everybody out there. Now, this is not me speaking that I am pro Mickey Joseph 100% and he should be the guy or not. But this is a fact. He still inherited a team that was 1-2 when he took over, that had lost to Northwestern and Georgia Southern. They lost 2 of the easiest games on their schedule. And he's supposed to come in here and force a miracle,
right?
In this place.
And the Georgia Southern game was a. I don't want to be too dramatic.
Say my word. Say my word.
It was a disastrophe.
Damn right it was.
Caller, let's do it.
No, this is Rick.
Oh, hello, Rick. Yeah, the Mickey discussion. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know. There's no parameters. He doesn't know what he has to do or doesn't have to do. It's silent. There's nothing. I don't know what to think about what's happening. I mean, it's not like I don't hear from people and I don't check into this thing. I mean, Trev's doing what he's supposed to do. I mean, he is making overtures to coaches, through the search entity, search firm. So that's happening. I'm sure that's happening. Now, there's also a part of me that wonders a little bit, because it's so silent. Is it possible that he has a guy right now? The silence suggests to me a little bit that maybe he just has somebody,
Well, you saw yesterday.
I just contradicted myself there. I mean, he has gone to people. Of course he has. We don't know exactly who they are. You hear different things. You don't know for sure. It's hard to verify. It's impossible to verify. Some people say, Sipple, you're not going to know this. You keep saying, I've had some people say this is scary. Get ready. I've had some people saying, you keep saying you guys are going to know something right after the Iowa game. No, you're not, because no coach is going to interview until the season's over.
Well, if they're a coach that's in a bowl game or coaching for a
Right.
conference
And
championship,
interviews
that's fair.
happen.
That's fair.
Like they do happen. I mean, I know Lance, for instance, he interviewed with teams, interviewed like officials came into his living room, interviewed via Zoom with a team before he got the Kansas job. Interviews happen. I mean, don't when people say, Sipple, they don't even do interviews. Yeah, they do. They do interviews. Scott Frost interviewed with Bill Moose in Philadelphia. There's an interview that took place. So how do you do all that, Jake? During the season,
It's tough.
There you go.
Well, it is tough. It's just there's so many things you have to be in charge of and keep control. And anyone trying to figure out this coaching search, too much.